y'all, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. It is 11:20 a.m. almost not even morning time anymore. And I want to vlog today. I wanted to start the vlog as soon as I woke up, but it literally just got away from me. Like, I woke up and I only had like 30 minutes to get myself together until work started. We needed to like start some laundry. My sink is full of dishes and I was just kind of running around. Then my husband got up early this morning so he could help me kind of clean up a few things, get laundry started. And then today is washing our bedding day. So long story short, got the day started, and then before I knew it, we were on our first break. But I spent my first break making me and Hubs a quick little breakfast. I just had eggs and toast and he had eggs, sausage and toast. And now of course he's out the door because he went to work, and now it's 11:20. So I had to restart my computer and I jumped up and I said, oh, I didn't start the vlog yet. So before I can't say good morning anymore, good morning and welcome to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kendra and I am a stay-at-home wife who works from home. And I just like to share my life on here, share the little moments and days of my life that bring me joy. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you are new, I hope you consider sticking around and subscribing. We have a goal to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, or get as close to that as we can. And we are almost halfway there. So let's go ahead and just get into today's video. On my to-do list is work. Today's Friday, praise the Lord. So halfway done with the day. We get off at 5 today. My sink is full of dishes. My kitchen needs to be cleaned up. My husband started some laundry, but I need to kind of finish that up. And then for dinner, I have no idea what we're doing for dinner. We have some stovetop stuffing in there, which yum. And chicken that I can go ahead and pull out and let that start thawing. And then we have green beans, we have broccoli, and I think we have rice, but I think I might just do the stuffing and like green beans and then do chicken. So I got some dinner pulled out and ready to go, and I've already had my coffee. So yes, on my to-do list after work is finish the laundry, handle the kitchen, oh, the bathroom. I'm just gonna be honest, number one, I don't know if I'm gonna get in there today. That's just me being 110% real. And number two, if I get in there, I don't know if I'm going to film it, because the way my bathroom is set up, the door is like right in front of the toilet, and it's a real odd place to try to film, and then the lighting isn't great based on where you set the camera up and set the tripod up. So if I get in there, praise be. But if I don't get in there, that's fine too. And even if I do get in there, I probably won't film a lot in there. I also need to switch over the cat's litter. They take the crystals, so we don't have to scoop like pee clumps every day, but we do have to scoop their potty, their poop every day. So you have to switch the crystals out once a month because they have absorbed all the like liquid and odor that they can absorb, and so they don't work as well. So it's time to flip that over. I usually flip it over at the beginning of every month, and today's the 4th of November, so it's time. It's actually a couple days past due, so I want to take care of that today. I may not have much going on. It may be a really chill day, but I want to spend the day with you guys and bring y'all along. I also have a giant stack of mail that my husband brought in from the from the mailbox downstairs. So I need to go through that. So yeah, per usual, whatever I have, oh, looks like my computer's back up, so let me get back to that. But like always, whatever I have going on for the day, cleaning, lounging around the house, chit-chatting with y'all, I will most certainly bring y'all along for that. I also need to work my budget and plan out my grocery bill. Even though we don't get paid for another like 9 days, I need to go ahead and plan that out. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for being here, loving on me, coming along for a boring average day in my life. Let's get into the video. We are on a lunch break. I'm hungry. It is 12:09. We all went to lunch late because a couple people were a couple people were having, can you just tell it has been a day? Like, I didn't really do much. I didn't really brush my hair out like I wanted to. Oh well, whatever. I don't even care. Anyway, people were having like a lot of technical issues, and then with my computer, well, with a few of us, there's probably like 6 of us, we needed our OneDrives put on our computers, and they thought that they were already on there, but they weren't. And they literally had to reset my computer like 4 times. Like they had to keep restarting. They would install it, restart, and let it come back up. It wasn't on there. They would uninstall it, repair the software, put it back. It was a whole thing, like 4 times. So by the time they got that figured out, it was after lunchtime. So we're taking lunch. Of course, I only get a 30-minute lunch, so I need to get off of here and stop jabbering and find something to eat. I have like ramen in there. I could do peanut butter and jelly. I can do like a cheese quesadilla. I don't know what I'm gonna have for lunch, but I'm gonna figure something out real quick for lunch, and then I'll get back with you guys a little bit later. But I just want to let you know, this morning's kind of been off to a rough start. Like it's 12:10, and we've only really done like maybe 2 hours of actual training, because we spend 8 o'clock to almost 9 o'clock getting people's accounts set up for the quiz, and then we took our quiz. I finished the quiz in like 2 minutes, and then we had to wait on everybody else to finish the quiz. That took like 20-30 minutes, and then she tried to go back into some training stuff, but then people wanted to know how they could find their little, like a certain little document that was supposed to be saved on our computers, and it's saved under the OneDrive. And that kind of started the spiral of, well, I don't have OneDrive. Well, where's my OneDrive? Da, 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 da. So then we literally spent like 10:45 to now trying to find everybody's OneDrive. So anyway, I'm gonna hop off of here and find something to eat for lunch. Oh, we have 2 hot dogs left. Hot dogs. I have numerous amounts of things I could pick from here, but let me find some lunch and I'm gonna get back with you guys a little bit later. The dishwasher is full of dishes, and then my sink has a bunch of dishes in it as well. So I have my 2 hot dogs in the air fryer for 7 minutes. I'm gonna see how much of this I can take care of right now.
I wanna dance with you. Everything's moving slower. I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Falling in love. You set my wheels in motion. I'm going crazy for you. I feel like the ocean. I can see you want this too. Cause you've been looking at me all night, trying to figure me out. I just wanna let you know, and I ain't playing no games. Baby, you won't change. I only want you. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in love. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love.
Okay, I finished that up. The air fryer went off literally just as I was washing that last pot. So I consider that a win. I've been loving the mango punch Crystal Light. It's the Walmart brand, but it's Crystal Light. Let me show you guys what it looks like. That's what this is. It's the tropical mango punch. And they're really, really good. So I'm gonna stick some ice in here. I still have 18 minutes for lunch, which is not bad at all. I made myself some lunch and I got the dishwasher cleared out and started to reload it, all while on lunch. And I have dinner pulled out. So, are these? Oh yeah, those are boneless, okay. I thought we were done with all the bone-in ones. We are. So we're having the boneless chicken thighs with some stovetop stuffing and some green beans. Very excited about that. This is how much bread. Ew, what is that? Real life. This is how much bread we have left. So I might slice that up and we'll have it tonight with our lunch dinner. If we don't, then that bread is just gonna be done because it's been a few days. That's the one thing about homemade bread, it does not last very long. If you know any tips to make homemade bread last longer, leave it in the comments down below. I do want to make another loaf of bread today. I just don't know if I'll get to it. So, gonna sit down and eat my lunch. Hot dogs look perfect, and I will catch you guys in just a little bit. Okay, y'all, the work week is done. First week down, not that bad. It's been really cool, and we've only had like yesterday and today were the only days where we actually got to go in the system and kind of play around, and that's how I learn best. So it's hard to sit and listen to someone just like go on and on and on for hours. For me, I do best when you can put me in the system and let me get my hands dirty. So we got to do a little bit of that yesterday, and we did some more of that today. And then we also took like a quiz today. We're gonna take another quiz on Monday, so we were reviewing for that at the end of the day, and then we're gonna review for that again Monday morning before we take our tests. So, and then I'm assuming we'll probably continue to play in the training system on Monday. So anyway, first week of work is done. So far I think it's going great. Like I said, it's definitely a struggle to sit and just have to listen and take notes, because I do so much better when I can just get in there and follow along with someone. So anyway, very glad that the first week is done. I feel like it's going very well so far. I completely forgot, and I just remembered I was texting with a girlfriend of mine that my church is celebrating their 30 years tonight at 6:30, and it is 5:03. So I need to quickly, and I mean quickly, handle the few things that I have written down. And I did sit here and make a quick little to-do list towards the end of the day. So I will show you guys what is on my list. I took care of the budget and the grocery list. And really the grocery list was just like, you know, defining it, fine-tuning it, making sure I have everything on there, asking my husband. I always write up the list of all the things we actually need. And then of course I got to go to Hubs and make sure there ain't nothing he wants me to grab for his lunches or snacks or whatever. The dishwasher is already starting to get reloaded. And then dinner. So I pulled out chicken like you guys saw earlier, but then my husband said he really would like to do breakfast for dinner. So I can just set the chicken thighs in the fridge and we can have those tomorrow, and we can have like pancakes and sausage and eggs tonight for dinner. So that might happen. We might also just go ahead and do chicken. And because I'm going to this anniversary celebration at my church, I might, y'all look. When I tell you that boy is going to follow me everywhere I go, I mean everywhere. He is going to make sure he is not far. Like not far at all. He was just sitting under my desk and now he's sitting here. So yeah, we're gonna do one of those three things between chicken, breakfast for dinner, and me bringing some food home from the 30th anniversary celebration. That will just depend on how it works out for dinner. And then the few things I need to handle is I need to turn this laundry over. I need to see what's in the dryer, what's in the washer. I have no idea what to expect when I walk in there because my husband was working on it this morning before he left. And if the bedding is dry, then I need to go ahead and try to make the bed real quick. The litter box still needs to be changed. I got a good mind to let that wait until I get home tonight. That way if the boys want to use a litter anymore, they can go ahead and use it throughout the day and we can get the most use out of it, because that stuff is not cheap at all. It's still good. It's not like they're using awful litter, but it's just due to be changed. So thinking about letting that wait until I not until I go to bed, letting it wait until I get home and changing it before I go to bed, excuse me. And then the bathroom needs to be cleaned, but I'll probably hold that off for tomorrow one, I don't feel like doing it. Two, it'll give me something to do tomorrow. So that's kind of what it's looking like. I only have 2 more things I need to handle, which is laundry and litter, and then dinner is already figured out. It's just a matter of which one we choose to do. So the little celebration at my church is from 6:30 to 8. I don't know if I'll stay the whole time. I'm not going to bring the camera, but if I want to get a clip of something, I'll get it on my phone and then I'll include it in this vlog. So if I don't get anything, you have to forgive me. And then if I get something and the quality isn't that great, you have to forgive me again, because I'm going to get it on my phone. I would rather not bring the camera for a number of reasons. One, it's 2022 and everybody records, and yet you still get looked at crazy whenever you film. So that's one. Number two, this is my only camera. Everything that I have, I try to take the utmost care of it. And it's going to be like, not a festival type event, but it's like an event. It's like a celebratory event. It's going to be outside in our front area, in the front like lawn area with food and games and vendors and all kinds of stuff. And so I don't want to just have the camera there in a big event like that. I could lose it, set it down, it could fall out my bag, anything, and I don't want that to happen. And this is the only camera I have. I'm not rich. It's, you know, this isn't like my full-time thing, and I have not invested in a whole lot of things and equipment for my channel. I use one camera, my one laptop that is already partially broken. So I just try to take extra special care of the things that I do have. And so that's why a lot of times I'll want to bring my camera and I just choose not to, because I'd rather miss out on bringing the camera versus something happening to the camera, and then I can't do anything without my camera. So long story short, I won't bring the camera, but I am going to have my phone with me. So like I said, if I want to get something on clip, I will. If not, then that just means that there was nothing to catch on camera. So and then when I get home, my husband will of course be home. He cannot go to our 30th anniversary celebration because he works until 7:30, as y'all know, and the event is from 6:30 to 8. So even if he swung by for the last, like, I don't know, 15-20 minutes, to him it just wouldn't be worth it. And I mean, it's kind of true. It will already pretty much be dark by that time. There won't be much of anything left, and people will have already been leaving, and I'll probably leave before it ends myself. At least I'm thinking I will. So enough jabbering. Let me get up here and figure out what's going on in this laundry room, and then get ready to head out the door, because I need to, yeah, it's 5:10 and the event starts in an hour. So if I'm gonna go, then I need to take care of the laundry so that way I can get myself dressed and freshened up so I can get out the door. Well, that little cleaning session lasted way shorter than I thought it would. The bedding, like, my husband put the cover and all the sheets and pillowcases all in one load, so it was also in the washer, so it needed to just be moved to the dryer. So by the time I get home, or he gets home or whatever, it'll be ready to go into, like, or it'll be ready to go onto the bed. So I am just pulling out clothes. I don't know what I'm gonna wear tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna wear a dress or if I'm just gonna wear like tights and a cute shirt. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just wear like long black tights. Haha. I'll wear long black tights because I don't really know how the mosquitoes are going to be. And that's Florida for you. And I think I have my women's ministry shirt in here somewhere. Found it. My women's ministry shirt. Let me show you guys what it looks like. Stay salty. Matthew 5:13-16, and that's the scripture that talks about being the salt of the earth, light on a hill. So I think I'm just gonna wear this and keep it casual and wear my women's ministry shirt and some long black tights. And I'm dressed. I just thought about something. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to make bread, which is really annoying because we're all out and we want more bread. So I might have to just start it early in the morning, but that's okay. I just quickly got dressed. It's now 5:30, and it takes me about 15 minutes to get to my church, and then it starts at 6:30. But because we have like 5,000 plus members at my church, so if we're having an event where kind of like all are welcomed for just one big event, you need to kind of hurry up and get there. So I am about to walk out the door now, and I will get back with you guys when I get home. This vlog is kind of like scatterbrain all over the place, but I do want to get in the habit of bringing you guys along for literally typical days in my life, which change from day to day to day. Some days I've got lots going on, some days I've got nothing going on. Now I'm working, so almost every day, at least throughout the week, I have work. Some days includes a lot of homemaking tasks and chores, and other days doesn't. And then you have days like today where there's lots of things I want to get done, but it does not look like I will be getting those things done. Spike is under my feet again. But that's okay. I want to show the reality of my life, and today that is what that looks like. House isn't perfect. Can't make bread right now like I want to. I mean, I could stay home and make bread and do all the cleaning and like do all the things, but then I would miss out on the celebration for the 30-year anniversary, and I don't want to miss it. I want to go. My husband wanted to go, and so, you know, he can't go, so he was like, are you gonna go? I hope you go. And I was like, yes, I'm gonna go. So anyway, I'm walking out the door, giving myself grace. Everything does not have to be perfect and tidy and put together before I leave my house. The work will still be here. Even when the house is tidy and put together, the very next day it isn't. So I gotta find some shoes. I thought my sandals were out here, but they're not. So I'm gonna find some shoes, and I'm walking out the door, and I'll catch back up with you guys when I get back home later on tonight.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane.
Back home from church, and it was so good. It was really good. I did get a few like little clips that I just put before this, like in a montage, but it was a good time. It was nice. I mean, I've already heard the story of how it all worked out, like how we got our pastor and how the church came to be, but they had the people come in. They had the pastor who's over like the Baptist, you know, whatever foundation church that sponsored our ministry 30 years ago. They had him come in and tell the story from like his point of view, so that was really cool. And then they had another lady come in, and she was the one who kind of like invited our pastor and his wife to come here to Vieira. They were from Tennessee originally, I think, and she was the one that hosted them when they came down to kind of like give a sermon, so they could all see them and experience how he teaches and all of that. And then our pastor's wife, she sings as well, so she came down and sang, and they just obviously loved them right away, and so that's how it came to be. So just hearing those stories again was really cool. And the way they had the food set up, it was like hors d'oeuvres, so it was like people in our church, they came to serve that night, and they just wore like a white shirt and black bottoms and passed around, walked around with trays of like chicken and Cuban sandwiches cut up, and just different foods, like little shrimp and grits and like little cups type bowls things. It was really nice. And then towards the end, they walked around with like a little dessert platter of appetizers, but it was really, really nice. And then they had the church lights on, and it's getting to be that time of year where they have the building lit up, and they usually keep it that way through New Year's. So it was really nice, y'all. My house literally has nothing in it to eat, literally nothing. It's crazy because we just went to the grocery store, but like I was telling my husband, that just goes to show you that we've literally been eating at home for the longest here recently. So, and it's been good. So you feel better when you eat at home. You're not spending a whole lot of extra money eating out and stuff like that. So I think the only thing we have in there is the chicken thighs that I talked about, but it's 8 o'clock, so it's too late for me to start cooking anything. We have pancakes and eggs and sausage in there, Campbell's chicken noodle soup, just random stuff. So I asked him if he wanted pancakes, so he's gonna have pancakes for dinner. That sounds like a plan. And there's also cereal in there. A lot of times my husband will eat like cereal for dinner, even when we do have food. So I'm gonna get that going for him. Happy Sunday, friends. It is 7:38. Oh, and time went back last night, which I knew was coming up, but I just kept forgetting and forgetting. But anyway, time went back, so we got a little extra sleep. But We are headed to church. This is what I'm wearing. Just a really old dress. I got it at Lane Bryant probably 3-ish, 4-ish years ago. I bought it early on in me and Bobby's relationship. So we're getting ready to head to church. I am dressed, ready to go out the door, waiting on my husband to get dressed. The vlog from Friday was kind of short, so if it seems like I was ending it and then here we are now 2 days later on Sunday, it's because I'm continuing it. I'm gonna try to cut out as much of like my ending part as I can without making it look too choppy in the transition or whatever. But yes, I want to continue it on. Obviously I don't have much going on today either, but I really don't want to put out something that's like 10 or 11 minutes if I can help it. I don't have a problem with that. If I feel like it's like good like vlog footage, then I will put it out if it's short, but there's a lot going on. But I really didn't do much except go to my church's 30th celebration, and I just took like little clips of that on my phone, cleaned up a little bit, and then kind of just talked to you guys for a few minutes. So I'm gonna continue the vlog. So today after church we are gonna run by Aldi because we need to pick up a couple things just to get us through until payday, and then we have a huge grocery restock planned, like over $300. Like we need everything. It's time to restock and all the things. So if you like grocery hauls, make sure you're subscribed and make sure you turn on the notification bell so you don't miss that, because of course we have to get it all upstairs and then I have to get it all set up and then I will film that for y'all. So we're about to walk out the door, go to church, and then after church I have a very small list of things I need to pick up from the grocery store. I did have a to-do list that I was working on yesterday and I completed everything on my list. So I did make a loaf of bread. I switched out the litter box. I did the kitchen, the living room, the bathroom. I washed our rugs in the bathroom and in the kitchen. And then I set up my direct deposit for the new job. And then edit the vlog is the only thing I have planned for today. I didn't finish this list off. This is a list I worked yesterday. So I was going to edit the vlog from Friday, but that's what I decided I want to just continue it. So I am deciding to continue it for Sunday, and then I'll sit down tonight and work on the vlog. So I might end this vlog a little earlier in the day, just see how the flow goes. That way I have time to edit it, so that way it'll go up for you guys on Monday morning. We just got back from church and it was really good. I'll tell you guys a little bit more about that. But we did stop at Walmart, and like I said, I picked up a few things. So if you watch my videos only for grocery hauls, then you probably are gonna miss this because this isn't a grocery haul all to itself. But if you watch my vlogs too, then you get to get a little glimpse of a grocery haul from me. So I'm gonna quickly show you guys what I grabbed. I spent like $50-ish, which was not bad, and all this should last us up until next week, which would be pay week, which is when I'll do my big giant stock up. So let me show you guys the things that I grabbed from Walmart. You have to ignore how I have it set up, but my kitchen and countertops are not cleaned off. Usually for like a grocery haul video, I'll make sure stuff is out the way and all that. But anyway, the cats needed litter, so this was like the whole reason we even went. So litter, some eggs, which we only have like 2 or 3 eggs left, so we definitely needed some eggs for the next week, because obviously now that I'm home every day, I eat at home every single day. Hubs needed some wheat bread. This will be like PB&J's, ham sandwiches throughout the week for his lunches. And then we're gonna do tacos tonight. We just did tacos a couple nights ago, but they were seriously so good because I cooked the meat in my crock pot. And I just discovered that cooking your taco meat in the crock pot is way better than cooking it on your stove or anything. So we loved it. So we're gonna do tacos again tonight. I'm very excited about that. So we needed some shredded lettuce. I got these as like a little snack for me. They're just something light and airy throughout the week. I got my husband chips and dip. So these are the tortillas I got. We like the little bite-sized rounds. I poked a hole in this when I was pulling it out the car, but I bought this to make the taco meat because I need 2 pounds of ground beef, and for 2 pounds of ground beef it would have been like, I don't know, $8 or $9. And then they had these half-pound patties on clearance for $7.25 because like today's the last day or whatever. I think today's the 6th, so I think today's the last day to use them. So I went ahead and just got this, and I'm going to throw it in the crock pot and it'll break up and ground all the same. So that was nice. I saved like $2 on that. another little snack option for me to have throughout the week while I'm working. Some tea for Hubs ran out, so I needed to grab that. And I talk about this all the time. Stop buying store-bought pre-made sweet tea. It literally costs you $3 and $4 a gallon. This cost me less than $2, and I can make 12 gallons because I use 2 bags per gallon. So I can make 12 gallons for less than $2, and a bag of sugar will cost you, I think, $2 as well. So for the same price it will cost you to buy a pre-made thing of tea, you can make 12 whole gallons. Gotta do that. Need more coffee pods. This is what I have left. We have, what, 10 left for the week, but sometimes I'll have 2 cups a day. My husband likes to have a cup sometimes, and so this will not last a week. So I had to get some more, and the donut shop is by far our favorite. I'm so happy they had these, so I picked that up. This is the options we got for street tacos. My husband usually likes hard shells, so I got him the nacho cheese ones this time. We both love these, but I actually prefer soft shells. And they have a street taco kit. You can make like chicken and or steak, but I'm just going to do ground beef in these. But it comes with an asado seasoning mix, creamy jalapeno sauce, and then obviously 12 of the small street style shells. And then we also have another package of taco seasoning in the pantry. So I'm going to put the asada seasoning and the taco seasoning in the crock pot with the 2 pounds of meat. So I'm very excited about that. And then box of mac and cheese. So I've mentioned this a couple of times. We really enjoy this mac and cheese, and it's less than $2, and it tastes just like the Kraft, you know, deluxe mac and cheese. We don't eat this often because it's definitely not the best for you, but when you're just craving something sweet and or you want an easy side in your kitchen, you can't beat it. So I like to keep this on hand. So I had to grab one of these to get us through the week. We'll probably have it with chicken. Oh, speaking of chicken, I grabbed a family style size, and this is leaking because I busted a hole in it, so excuse the gruesomeness. But this was $11, and this we can eat off of this twice, so I felt like that was a good deal. So we also got some boneless skinless chicken thighs under there. So this is gonna be 3 meals, plus I have a serving of chicken thighs in the freezer, and we already talked about that. Okay, and then this, I wanted to try a different creamer, so I saw the Walmart Great Value brand had a vanilla caramel, and obviously it's like $1 cheaper from International Delight, so I wanted to give this a try. Let me know if you've tried this and tell me what you think about it. I'm gonna give it a try probably tomorrow morning for work, so we'll see how I like it. And then ran out of butter. Got to have butter. This is my favorite taco sauce in the whole wide world. It is medium, so if you're sensitive to spice, you may not like it. To me, it's not spicy at all, but that's because I love all things hot foods. So, but this is super good. The Tequila street sauce. It's by the Herdez brand. It's so good. And they have a verde one, a green one as well. Beef broth. I have some leftover beef broth in the refrigerator, and I was looking for beef consomme because I was going to make brown rice one night this week, but they didn't have any beef consomme, but beef broth works just the same. So I picked up 1 more can to go with what I had in the fridge for some brown rice one night, some sour cream for tacos tonight, of course, and then some salsa con queso to go with those chips for my husband. And then these drink mixes, I have been obsessed. The mango punch, this one and the tropical limeade, which I don't see the tropical limeade one anymore in the store, which I'm so sad about. If I see it again, I literally might buy like 10 boxes because I love it that much. But for now, I've been drinking the tropical mango punch. I love both of them equally. But like I said, if I do see the limeade, I'll be buying it. But this one is super good. So a couple of people are asking me on my last grocery haul how I love this one. It's my favorite. So that is everything that we picked up. Oh, and not pictured, we did grab another case of water because I go through it. It's all I drink, whether it's plain water or with these. So we need to make sure we stay stocked up on water. So that's everything I got at Walmart.
Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I first love, and you were my first one. Cheers to all the memories, the venom and the remedies, yeah. Promise I won't forget, yeah. Maybe it's something in the water, yeah. Or maybe we just hit the end of the road, yeah. Right now it doesn't even matter, yeah. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, 'cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. So baby, bye. It's for the best and you know why. You gotta leave me here tonight before we make this even worse. It's gonna hurt even more than this does. We gave it all we had. It's time to say bye, baby, bye. I'll be, you'll be, yeah, we'll be fine. So let's call it a night, and that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry.
All right, I got the food all put away. Went ahead and separated all the chicken. My hair looks crazy, like blown in the wind or something. But anyway, we're just gonna eat this leftover pizza from last night. We just picked up some Domino's, so there was 4 pieces left, so this is what we're gonna eat. Super quick, simple. It's 12 o'clock. My husband will probably be hungry in about 30 minutes to an hour. 2 pieces of pizza is not enough for him, but this is what I'm gonna start with, and then whenever he wants something a little later, I'll figure something out. But I am gonna get the beef going in the crock pot around probably 3. My crock pot gets very hot. It doesn't take it long at all to heat up. So I'm gonna get that going. I also need to go ahead and get some tea. I saw a wet spot on my shoulder in the viewfinder. I need to go ahead and get my husband's tea brewing. That way it's ready around dinner time, because I know he'll be looking forward to that, because he hasn't had tea in a couple days because we ran out. So I'm gonna take him his lunch and grab him a bottle of water too, and then I will get back on here with you guys in just a little bit, and I will tell you guys like what our service was about, because it was super good. Y'all, earlier I told you it was like 12 something. I lied. We haven't changed the time on the stove yet. Time went back last night. So oh, tea's ready to be put in. All right, I'm gonna set the camera down while I handle this tea so I can talk to you guys. Oh my gosh, I left it on high, so it's it's going crazy. See, it's like steaming really bad. So let me cut it way down. But yes, we never turned the time back on the stove. So I looked at my phone just now, and my phone says it's only 11:40, because I was getting ready to set a timer for like an hour, because that's when I want to start the taco meat. But I don't need to start the taco meat until like 2 o'clock. So that way it can be ready around like, let's say 6. So need to set my stove back because it's wrong. And then I need to get to this tea in here. I don't know, I want to stop making it in the pot. I want to get the water hot in the pot and then transfer the hot water into here, because I don't want the pot to get stained. You know what I mean? So I don't know, let me try to attempt to do that. I'm not gonna record that, because if I burn the heck out of myself, don't want that going on the internet. That would not be cute. But yeah, let me get this tea started. And then oh, real quick, while this water's cooling off a bit, church was really good. So as you guys know, which you guys saw earlier in this vlog from Friday, we hit our like 30th birthday with church, our church. And literally is sitting on my foot. Like, when I tell you this cat will when I tell you he's a mama's boy through and through. Don't you hop up in that sink, buddy. He has to be around no matter where I'm at or what I'm doing. Anyway, church was really good. So our church has turned 30 years old, and we had a really big celebration. They had some people come in from the like First Baptist Church that sponsored our church to get built, and then some people from the city who was there to like help welcome our pastors in. And like when our pastor and his wife came in to do like a little trial sermon and all the things from like 30 years ago, so it was cool to hear the history. And then the robo vac,
yes,
My husband is obsessed with the cleaning
products
and the RoboVac.
Yes.
You need to come say hi. So it was really just really cool. And then our praise and worship, we had like, I don't know, what, a full band up there. It was like
songs.
Yeah, it was. We did like extra songs today.
Hello.
What are you eating?
I see your pizza.
Oh.
What's that?
The ground meat I'm gonna put in the crock pot for tacos. What was I saying? You distracted me. Oh, the praise and worship band. So the praise and worship band, they did like throwback songs, like some of their favorite songs that they had done from like back when the church first opened. So that was really cool. It's obviously lots of songs that we knew, especially my husband. My husband knew like every throwback song because he was brought up in a contemporary Christian church. I was brought up in like a Pentecostal,
shot everywhere I go.
you know, hand clapping, foot stomping church. My husband was brought up in a contemporary Christian church. So the church that we attend now is like his old stomping grounds.
I was brought up in a church that lasts an hour. You was brought up in a church that lasts 5 hours.
Day. Yeah. Kind of church I went to, you was there from like 10 to like 3
before you go.
And my husband was brought up in a church where service was like an hour and a half max.
And out of there.
Yeah, and so that's how it was for us. So it was just really good. Like they did some old throwback songs. I mean, literally our church just turned 30 and I'll be 30 in June. That's crazy. So that's funny. So anyway, church was so good. He kind of went over our mission. He kind of gave us some statistics, like how many people used to be at our church. Like the church started out with what, 25 people? 25 people. They were doing church in someone's home, and then they were doing church at our local school board, and then they were doing church, you know, just from there. They bought a building, or excuse me, rented out a building, and then they bought a property and built a building, and then they got the property that we're on now, and now we have like 5,000 members, and the church is just so big. We're one of the like biggest giving churches. We give like the most to our community, to our county. We make impact globally. We're partnered with ministries in Costa Rica, India, Africa, Haiti, like all over the nation. So it was just nice to like hear the history. And then he brought a really nice sermon talking about our mission, and the scripture that he gave us, I believe it was 1 Corinthians 16 verse 13 and 14, and I just love that scripture so much. And it was just nice because he said that literally is like the perfect motto for our church, which it really is. So it reads, yeah, it's 1 Corinthians 16 verses 13 and 14, and it says, be on your guard, stand firm in the faith, be courageous, be strong, and do everything in love. And that literally is our church, like to always be on guard for Christ, watching for the enemy, standing firm in our faith and who we believe in and what we believe to be true, being courageous and being strong within our community and within this world, because it is in desperate need of Jesus. And most importantly, we do everything with our ministry and within our everyday walks with Christ in love. So I just love that so much, and it was such a good sermon. Babe,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
I'm trying to get the robo back.
Oh, was it dead?
No.
Oh, you're just trying to get it to go to charge? Yeah, but church was really, really good. So, oh, battery's dying. So yeah, I want to tell you guys a little bit about church. I'm going to get this tea going. I'll let
Still got your pearls hanging by my bedside. Still got your lips on paper in a trash now. I never knew love could be so sweet. I never knew it would sting. I never knew love like this would leave me in pieces. Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us?
It is 1:48 because I still haven't reset my stove timer, but I have the ground meat in the crock pot, and this is 2 pounds of beef. Like I said in my grocery haul, I bought it in the patty form because they had half-pound patties on clearance. You get 4 half-pound patties, so 2 pounds for $7.40 something. And if I would have bought 1 pound of just ground meat, it would have cost me like $4.50 or something like that. So I would have got 2 pounds for $9. Excuse me, 2 pounds for $9, and or just 2 pounds of patties made, hamburger meat made into patties for $2 less. That sounds like a no-brainer to me. And then obviously putting it in the crock pot, I can just mush it, you know, you'll ground it all up and break it all up as it cooks anyway. And then I have a pack of regular taco seasoning I picked up at Aldi's yesterday, and then the asada taco seasoning that came in that little street taco kit, because I think having the street taco little mini tortillas will be super nice tonight. I do have it turned on high because it is Sunday, and as you guys know, I'm a small group leader at my church. So I do have small group tonight, high school ministry tonight with my girls, and I leave here at 5 so I can get there on time. We have leaders huddle at 5:30, and then high school ministry starts at 6. So I only have like 3-ish hours, I think. It's almost 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I have like 3-ish hours, and my crock pot cooks really fast. So I want to at least have this done before I leave. That way my husband can come in here and make his own tacos, and then when I get home, I can eat some tacos if I don't have time to eat before I leave. So this is going. Me and Bobby have been watching. Oh, I wanted to make myself more to drink. Me and Bobby have been watching From Scratch. It's the new Netflix movie, Netflix limited series. And we're really enjoying it so far. Do y'all love my Starbucks cup? I got it for my birthday this year. I am obsessed. I love this cup so much. Put some ice in here. It wouldn't be me if I didn't drop one piece every single time I got ice. Make my mango punch drink, y'all. It's seriously the best, and it is 5 calories, 2 carbs, and no sugar whatsoever. It kind of matches my cup because my cup is like an ombre, so it's like orange, pink, and then yellow. I love it. I had my eye on this cup for months and I couldn't find it anywhere. It was one of their summer cups that came out and I could not find it. And one of my best friends, Lindsay, she found this for me. I think she said she had to go on a wild goose chase for it, but she found it and then gave it to me for my birthday. I freaking love it. Come on. Okay. Alright, so I'm about to go in the bedroom and snuggle up with the hubs, and we are going to watch From Scratch. We have been enjoying it. Sorry. The camera's so close to my face because I was trying to hold my cup. Lord, our bedroom is a mess. Hubby, are you ready to watch the show? Someone is all snuggled up in bed. You waiting on me? It is 5 o'clock on the dot, y'all. I am headed out the door to go to high school ministry. Looking for my cup. Here it is. Bye, baby. I love you. I shall. The dishwasher's running. Probably can hear it. We had the tacos, and I ripped up the box already, but y'all, that street taco kit by Old El Paso, I think is the brand. If y'all get a chance to buy it and try it, you need to. And if you like spicy food, it comes with like a little creamy jalapeno sauce. Chef's kiss. My husband did not try it because he's not a huge fan of spice, but it was so good. So anyway, I'm walking out the door, and I will continue to say forever and ever that making your taco meat in the crock pot is something I had no idea was so great. Sorry y'all have to look at me so close. I'm trying to hold my cup and hold the camera and lock the door. All right, so like I said, I'm headed to church, and when I get home, I'll probably go ahead and end the vlog. We're not going to be doing much after that. It's Sunday, of course, so we have work tomorrow. Not that I'm going anywhere for work. Can you tell I'm still getting used to being just home? I have been seriously enjoying it. Sorry if y'all are hearing wind. But yeah, my husband doesn't usually roll out of bed until about 9 o'clock. And then, of course, I don't roll out of bed until 7:30, and then my day starts at 8. So going downstairs to the car, and I will get back with you guys a little bit later. Obviously, I work with 10th grade girls, so really everyone in high school ministry is underage, so I'm a little weary about bringing my camera in so the girls can see everybody, be on the vlog and all that. My girls follow me on social media, so they watch my vlogs and stuff, so they are full aware of my vlogs and that I go to high school ministry and that I talk about them on here and all that. But as much as I like to bring the vlog and kind of give you guys a peek of what I do on Sundays, and all the fun the kids have, and like worship and like our small groups and all that, it's just a place where I don't believe it's appropriate to bring the camera, because we're there to worship, and we're there to grow relations, and we're there to fellowship, and I'm not there to vlog. So but girls, if you're watching, love you. And yeah, I'm gonna head out and go to high school ministry, and then I'll pick the camera back up when I am home. And like I said, that's where I'll probably go ahead and end out the vlog. And this is kind of like a 2-day, like a weekend vlog, if you will. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it so far, and let me get out of here because I'm running late. I have made it back home. I am in the bed just chilling. Hubs is right here next to me. We're eating a sandwich, and we're watching From Scratch. From Scratch is good so far. We are on the 4th episode, and it's really good. I'm not gonna make this outro long because it's late. We have to eat a little something and get in the bed because we have work tomorrow. But I love you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this little impromptu weekend vlog. I wanted it to be just Friday, but then I just didn't like how short it was, so I included today as well. So love you guys so much. I will get this up as soon as I can, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye bye.
That's why I wish you the best.